How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. I did a very long video not too long ago on Dark Souls, and I'm recording this immediately after finishing that hour-and-a-half recording, and we're going to carry on. Alright, so we've got our dude here, and we have just met Andre of Astoria for the very first time. At least I believe that is his name. Okay, but it is now time to actually go ahead and make some of our weapons and stuff better. Except, we do not currently have any shards of any kind. I could have sworn I had some. Maybe I had some large ones or something. So I actually am going to purchase... Yeah, I'm going to purchase 3. I'm going to purchase 3, and I'm going to upgrade my spear, which has been serving me very, very well indeed. Okay, so that is now done, and I'm also going to reinforce my Knight Helm. I actually won't be using this armor for that much longer, but it would be nice to have it for the next section we are going to be doing of the game. So how about I just go ahead and rig up the clock on my phone so that I don't actually make the same mistake I made last time and accidentally miss a part of the recording. That's going now. Okay. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to head upstairs. Like, you can go down that way, and then you can actually end up in the Dark Root Basin and the kind of Dark Garden kind of thing. However, we're going to go upstairs, and then we are going to fight some of the things in this main building on the outside, which actually leads to the first Bell of Awakening, in which you will have to defeat the horrible gargoyles. Alright, so our character, we were going to go with a very heavy build, you know, very heavy armor and stuff. But until we actually upgrade our strength, we're going to go with the light armor. And I actually prefer the light armor to a degree after playing with it for a little bit. Because whilst we've got an exceptionally slow roll right now, it's even worse with the heavier armor. So when we start leveling up a little bit more, it'll be an idea to invest some in strength. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill these dudes. I showed you how to whack these dudes in the end of the last video. And I've just upgraded my spear to ×2. It was originally just its base variant, and one backstab left them with a tiny bit of health left. But now, seeing as we have just done those small modification to our spear, we can backstab these guys in one hit. So, as you can see, our spear is now much more powerful. Alright, so I'm thinking the best way to go in here. The best way to go into this building is probably not through that door there. It's probably best to go back the way you came, so that we can actually take it from the front. Because that actually gives us a bit more opportunities to not only see the enemies we're going to be fighting, but also we won't get ambushed by them all at once, like we will if we go through that door. Alright, so we've got a Boulder Knight right here. I am going to try to take out this guy stealthily. Hasn't worked so far yet, though, so very slowly. You've literally got to go almost touching the dude. There we go. Alright, we got the backstab on them. Nearly didn't get it right there, but now he's dead. Okay. So now we might as well go ahead and kill this spear guy at first. Remember, everyone you kill is extra souls for you to use later. So you might as well. There we go. The actual Boulder Knight actually dropped us a humanity. Oh, sorry, I've actually got to get my words working. My mouth is not working currently. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm just wondering, is that definitely the correct way? Yes, we are going the correct way. We need to go to the front of the building. Because as I said, there are lots of enemies in there, and if you go through the wrong door, then you will actually be ambushed by them several at a time. Okay, I hear lots of footsteps, so something's alerted to my presence. Oh, it's the first Boulder Knight. Okay, he heard me from very far away. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can kill this dude with the backstab. So yeah, Boulder Knights, go for the backstab. Easiest way to kill them. You can parry them, but they can parry themselves pretty well. So keep that in mind when you're fighting the Boulder Knights, because it feels great when you parry someone. Ooh, the halberd, brilliant. But when you get parried, it's utterly embarrassing. Okay, so if we go down here, we have got this dude guarding this gate. He is also guarding an item. Go ahead and whack that guy, insta-kill, thank you very much. Go ahead and grab this item, the basement key. Alright, I believe that's what you use to open a shortcut. And now let's open up this gate here. Again, this gives us a shortcut so that when we are coming back to this location here, this big church I believe it is, we can get back quite easily. We're not going to bother going down there. I can't be bothered to fight all those guys again. We showed you how to deal with those guys earlier on. Oh, and also the giant boar that we killed, he doesn't respawn, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we've killed one of the Boulder Knights. There is one directly ahead. And I'm not sure which one just came out and fought us, but there might be one to the left. Yes, there is one to the left as well. Pay attention in this game, it will try to trick you. Alright, so did that alert him? Hey, dude. Come on. Here he comes. Okay, this is one of the dudes with a rapier and the buckler shield. The buckler shield, which you can get yourself, is extremely good for parrying. Doesn't block 100% of damage, I don't think. But this guy will be able to parry me very easily with that shield. So, I'm trying to get behind him to go for the backstab, but he's not having it. This guy is not having it. Alright, so I don't really want to be too aggressive with this guy because he has got that shield, which can parry so easily. Because that will take off literally half my health if he successfully parries me. So keep your distance. Oh, I hear more steps. No idea where those other steps are coming from. Oh. Come on, you Boulder Knight. Boom! There we go. There's the backstab. And he is still alive by a tiny bit. Tiny bit. There we go. Got him. Excellent. So now we just got this final Boulder Knight here. And then we're going to have a look at who's right at the back of the room. As you can see, there's a pretty big Black Knight there. Except this one we should be able to kill no problem. Like the other two that we've encountered, I've deliberately left. Simply because I don't really think we have the current stats to take them on. Or at least take them on with any kind of ease. But now, we should be able to kill this guy here. But, there is a problem as well. Right above us, there is a channeler. I believe he's called like a four-forked channeler or something like that. And he will be shooting magic at us while we are trying to fight that dude. So now we have killed those three dudes at the front. We are now going to go around to the back. And then we are able to take out the Black Knight. Because you can pull him out into this open area that we are in right now. And that's the best place to fight him. You're not going to be attacked by like the six-eyed channeler or whatever he's called. And you were able to kill this guy with a lot of space to move about. So... and these guys are pretty slow, but they do hit very hard. Alright, here he comes. Alright, he's angry. He's an angry boy. Alright, so he's got a huge mace and a giant great shield, as you can see. You ain't getting through that shield. And he can slash at you with it like that. So, just kind of take your time. Go to the back of him. And take your stabs as slow as possible. Oop. And he does have a big two-handed attack right there. So, typically, you want to block him. You can block his mace, but it does drain almost all of your stamina. And if he does the 3-hit combo like that, then he can get you on his backswing. Alright, so roll. Okay, so poke. Whoop. Dodge for shield. There we go. So these guys can take a long time at a low level. Later on, when you've got much better weapons, you will be able to kill these guys pretty easily. But, as of right now, it's just about chipping away at his health a tiny bit at a time and trying to dodge him as best as possible. I've got to let my stamina reheal. Oh, darn it, he got me there. Alright, come on. I'm not hitting him at all. I'm just trying to get all my stamina back. Alright, a very good tactic with this guy, if you had it. Like, I did show you how to get it, but you could... oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Don't you do that. Okay, he healed about half his health back. I didn't know he could actually do that, actually. I know some enemies can. We've seen it. But I never knew this guy could. I don't know if you can parry these guys. You can parry other Black Knights. But looking at the size of that mace, I don't think I'm going to try. You know, he does too much damage with it to risk it at this low level. Okay, so just flank around to the side again. Roll. Dodge his shield. Poke. You could go two-handed with this guy if you wanted to. Like, if you are fast enough to dodge his attacks. But seeing as you can block his mace. Oh, dear, that was bad. Alright, come on, finish him. There we go. So, you can go two-handed with that guy to kill him quicker. But I wouldn't recommend it. And he's dropped us a Titanite Shard, which we can actually use to upgrade some of our kit. Alright, so let's use our Heal Miracle here. There we go, that's taken up quite a bit of our health. And let's pop another one. Why not? Why not? I've still got 7 Estus Flax after all. That's the best thing about using the Miracle, the Heal Miracle, is that it essentially gives you extra Estus Flasks. Now, down here, right down here, there is an elevator which will take you back to Firelink Shrine. But before we do that, we're going to go and pick up the item he was guarding, which is right here. the Firekeeper Soul. The Firekeeper Soul is brilliant. It's what you use to upgrade the power of your Estus flasks. See, there's that channeler I was talking about right up there, who fires magic down at you. He also has a spell which can buff all of the enemies around him, make them tougher. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Firelink Shrine. This is a very quick trip, and we're going to upgrade our Estus flask. And then with that upgraded Estus flask, we were able to get more health back every time we use it, which is brilliant. And I believe the bonfire in Firelink Shrine is kindled as well, so we should get 10 Estus flasks when we go back and heal. You can jump off there. However, we don't actually need to. I believe we've got all the areas there. I think. Could be wrong about that. Oh, we do have another item here. What have we got here? Soul of a Lost Undead. 200 souls right there. Something I should mention as well, if you missed the first part, I have got some mods installed on this. I've basically got an Iron editor, which gives me 60 FPS with this game, and also gives it some proper anti-aliasing, as opposed to the rubbish anti-aliasing which the default game has. Play the default game. It looks terrible, even by the standards it was at. You know, anti-aliasing wise and stuff is horrible and muddy. Okay. And the only other mod I've got installed is that texture mod, which shows you how many souls a actual soul item is worth, which is very helpful. Alright, so here's the Firekeeper. No response, she cannot speak. But we can give her the Firekeeper soul we just got. And now we have an Estus Flask +1, which means it gives us more health every time we use it. I don't remember how many times you can upgrade it. I think there are 6. I might be wrong about that though. And obviously you can get more if you use New Game Plus. Okay, so I'm actually going to level up a bit here. I'm thinking I'm going to go for... I'm going to put one in Strength and one in Endurance. I think that would be a good thing. It'll make us a little bit faster. After that, I should really put some stuff into Dexterity. We also picked up the Halberd, didn't we? The Halberd is a very powerful weapon indeed. However, we need 16 Strength before we can use it, and currently we have 14. So it'll be an idea to actually upgrade our Strength a little bit more so we can use that very powerful weapon. Right now our spear is currently doing... It's doing 96 damage, whereas the Halberd does 110. So, and that's the base version. If we upgrade that as well, it'll do even more power. Also very long reach as well. Can't turtle stab with it or anything like we can with this spear, but it's very useful nonetheless. Okay, so let's go ahead and head right up here, back to the elevator, which will take us back to where we were before. And the Boulder Knights would have respawned. However, the Black Knight, once he's dead, he's dead. You don't have to worry about him again. And as I said, going this way, this is what leads you to the first Bell of Awakening. If you remember when we first arrived at Firelink Shrine, he told us our objective, our quest, is to ring 2 Bells of Awakening. One is at the top of this church we're in now, and the other is down at the bottom of Blight Town, which is going to be a real fun video, I'm sure. No, it's going to be terrible. I hate Blight Town. Oh dear, there's the channeler. I forgot about him. That was the magic spell he uses. Okay, let's get away from that channeler right now. I have no idea how far these Boulder Knights chase you. Oh, darn it, I forgot about those guys as well. Okay, so we might have to deal with 6 enemies, including 3 Boulder Knights. This is bad. Let's just run this way. Oh, but there's another Boulder Knight there. Okay. You want to go, guys? You want to go? You want to go? Okay. Do I have any fire bombs? Quickly. Firebomb! Firebomb right there. And again. Ooh, I'm glad I remembered I had those fire bombs in my pocket. Huh. Okay, those are the first fire bombs I've actually used in the game, and they did very, very well. Just a simple incendiary grenade. You can also get black fire bombs, which do more damage. However, the best place to use them is like where I just showed you. When you've got a bunch of enemies all grouped up, and then you can just throw one in there, maybe 2, and deal with all of them at once. I feel quite proud of myself for doing that. That was really cool. I feel that's something about this game. It makes you feel really good when you pull off something like that. Okay, so now we've got to go upstairs, deal with that channeler. And the channeler has got a bunch of goons protecting him. Oh, and this dude. This is the buckler guy with a rapier. So again, be careful. We could parry him ourselves. Let's see if we can do that. Parry. Oh, we can't properly parry him because we're on the stairs. If we can pull him up onto the even surface, then we should be able to parry him. Come on. Come on. Attack me. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on there. Parry. Riposte. There we go. He is now brown bread. Right, is he going to drop anything, I wonder? Yes, he is. He's dropped his rapier. And a Titanite shard, which is pretty good. The rapier is a pretty good weapon. It's pretty low damage, but it's really, really fast. And it's got some interesting abilities. I've never really properly used it myself. Okay, so, if you guys remember, the channeler is right in there. You can just see him in that left window just below my stamina bar. And he has got a bunch of people helping him. Loads of low-level minions. And he will try to buff them with his magic and make them tougher. So what we have got to do is either kill him immediately or take out his goons first. Alright, so what's going to happen? He's shooting fire magic at me. He has already buffed his dudes. Alright. However, even though they are buffed, they still don't take much damage. But there are lots of them. Okay, the channeler's come to play. Alright, so big hit. Okay, I hit the channeler. He's now running away. They do tend to run away, but they have got some very powerful ranged magic. So we have got to keep an eye out. Fire bombs here would also be very useful, but I used them all. Oh, alright, he's hit me with his magic now. Right, let's back around the corner. Deal with his minions. And then once they're dead, we should be able to take him out, no problem. Okay, that's one minion dead. And 2 more left, I think. Oh, you turd. Nope, stab. There we go. Okay, let's use our heal miracle. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill this channeler. Our shield blocks 100% of damage from physical, but not magic. So do I have a shield which blocks more magic? I do not. They all do the same. The wood does 10% more. And that one does 55% more. Let's go with this shield, actually. This cracked wooden shield. This blocks 55% of damage. Okay, so where's he gone? There he is. No, lock on. What an idiot. Okay, that doesn't actually kill him, I don't think. Ooh, that looks like a big spell. And, jump in strike! We missed him. Darn it. Okay, let's just finish him off quickly. Get him. There we go. We finished him off. No trouble. Alright, he didn't drop anything. There's a very small chance they can drop that trident they carry, but he didn't in that case. Okay, let's go back to our tower kite shield right there. I didn't actually check if the heater shield is lighter than the tower kite shield. Next time we're in the Undead Burg, I'll double check that, because if it's lighter, I'll use it. It pretty much has the exact same stats, but if it's lighter, that would be great. Alright, so we go around here. Now, we've just killed maybe 9 or so of those minions. And I think there are some more through this room here. I could be wrong. No, that's all of them. There is an item around there, though, so let's go around the other way. And there is something else we need to do before we go up and try to ring the first bell of awakening. And that is into the room behind us. So, let's grab this item right here. Large soul of a nameless soldier, worth 1,000 souls. Brilliant. Hey, roll in. It's Dark Souls. So yeah, let me just show you the mod again. All the 2 mods I got are from Nexus Mod Manager. So it just changes the texture, so it shows you how many souls you get. Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Okay, so next we're going to go up here. And there is a Bolder Knight. I believe this guy has a rapier and a buckler again, same as the one before, so he can parry very well. Alright, so come on, you beast. And another parry, and a riposte. Take that, Bolder Knight. You suck. And one more stab, and he is done. So do you remember the very first one we tried to kill, and he took forever, just because he had so much health and we didn't upgrade our weapon? Now we can. Alright, so this is where we are going. I don't think there's any items just around here. Oh no, there is, actually. If you see a barrel, and there is a dead body in it, there's always going to drop an item. Okay, here we go. What did he drop? He dropped 1 humanity. That is brilliant. Alright, although there are some occasions in Blighttown, I believe, where there is a barrel with a body in it and the person in the barrel is still alive, so watch out for that. Now, look at this door. It's all cracked and broken, whereas this one is not. So, we can actually break that door down, which is brilliant. I still have no idea why they have 2 doors if it's otherwise pointless room, but whatever, whatever. Okay, so now we head up the stairs, and we can see some dude in some very snazzy armor right there. Alright, so let's talk to him.
Oh, still human, are you? Then
Yeah.
I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Okay, so we have the mystery key, so we actually can open it, no problem. But we actually have found the actual key to use called the mystery key. So let's use the mystery key. And now, let me tell you about this dude before we actually go any further. This dude, he is an assassin. And he has a mission to assassinate the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine. Do you remember the woman who we give the Firekeeper souls to in order to upgrade our Estus Flask? He is sent to kill her. And he is a very malicious and nasty man. However, we can do several things. We can, one, let him kill her. There are other people in the game who can upgrade our Estus Flask, so that's not the end of the world. And as a kind of a reward, we get given his armor. And I actually never actually used his armor, so I have no idea if it's any good, but I think it's pretty good. Or we can kill him, and then we can use the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine, and also we get a very good ring for killing him. You know, we take his ring. But, however, I think it's probably in my best interest to kill him. However, we are not going to do it here. We are going to kill him in Firelink Shrine, because when you kill him in Firelink Shrine, you've got more space to actually fight him, and it's possible to knock him off the edge. Okay, so this guy is basically saying he will give me a reward for freeing him. However, he won't do it yet. He's got to complete his mission, which is assassinate the Keeper of Firelink Shrine. So what we're going to do, we're going to kill the gargoyles up the top of the bell tower, and then we'll head back to Firelink Shrine, I believe. And then we can go and kill him. He is a very tough guy to beat. However, as I said, in Firelink Shrine, it is possible to knock him off the edge and get an easy kill on him. And sometimes he rolls about a lot as well, so you're actually just able to watch him roll to his own death. Alright, he does have some nasty weapons as well, though. He has got, I believe he's got a very big dagger, which is nasty for critical strikes. And also he has a shottle, which is an interesting weapon. We have picked up a shottle. Oh, no, we haven't actually. That's in my last playthrough, sorry. The shottle is basically a sickle, and it can actually ignore your shield. It can hit you despite the fact that you have your shield up. So he's got some very tough weapons, that dude. And really, it's up to you, you know. It's like, do you want to let him kill the Firekeeper, and then you are able to get his armor? Or do you want his ring? I believe his ring, which he gives you, it upgrades your defense, your carrying capacity, and your overall health by 20%. I think that's what it does. I could be wrong about that. It's something along those lines. Very useful ring. Okay, so let's go ahead and head upstairs to the gargoyles. Alright, so we've got to go up this ladder. This is probably the first real difficult boss in the game you'll encounter. First real difficult boss. However, there are ways to make it easier. Alright, so up this ladder here. And now, look at this on the ground. What is this? This is a summon sign, and that is Knight Solaire. For summon signs in the game, this is the first one we've encountered because we're currently playing offline. This is what you use to summon people to help you, whether if they're actual players or NPCs, and they will help you in battle. So, some people are going to say that I'm very bad for doing this, but I'm actually going to summon Knight Solaire to help me fight this boss battle, because we haven't put anywhere near enough leveling into our character to fight this boss battle really yet. We've actually spent a lot of souls on just regular odd items. In theory, we should be able to beat them by ourselves, but you know what? Knight Solaire is the man, isn't he? He praises the sun. Okay then, so, Knight Solaire, we're going right through that mist. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight the bell tower gargoyles. Okay, so Solaire is with us. Let's step through, and Solaire will vanish as soon as the boss battle is done. Let's just watch this cutscene, because I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. Just looks like regular gargoyles, right? It's like that Marvel cartoon, Gargoyles, which was rubbish. Here we go. And he's looking a bit more menacing now. Alright, he's got a huge helmet, and he has got a friggin' axe on his tail. What does that tell you about a monster? I think this game won best kind of character design as an award or something. And definitely deserve it. He's got an axe for a tail. Okay, so we got to fight these gargoyles here and not get hit. Solaire, you distract him for me, buddy. Distract him for me. Okay, also another thing to remember is that whenever there is a boss battle with a tail, if you cut off his tail, you actually get a special weapon typically. Okay, I am not doing well at all. I am not doing well at all. I've only hit him once. But Knight Solaire has done an awful lot of damage to him. Now, I'm okay with summoning NPCs to fight in boss battles, because for the most part, all they do is kind of act as a distraction. You know, so you can do all the damage, and then they can tank all the damage, so to speak. Oh, but what's this? Double trouble. Another one has appeared now, and he breathes fire. So our goal is basically to kill the one who is already weak, and then we can deal with the dude who breathes fire. Oh, darn it. Oh, Knight Solaire is nearly dead. Okay, heal up again. Alright, that's the one who's breathing fire. Go for this one first. I believe he is weaker. Oh, darn it. Solaire is dead. Solaire is dead. No, no, no. Oh, darn it. Okay. Okay. I was messing around quite a bit there, explaining all the rules and explaining why I use Knight Solaire and stuff like that. And now we are back at Firelink Shrine, because I didn't rest at the bonfire. Whoops. Okay, okay. So, I guess we're going to go back then. But we do have an awful lot of soul items, so it might actually be an idea to kind of spend these and level up before fighting that boss battle again. We got quite a lot, to say the least. Okay, so let's pop all these soul items. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, you can pop multiple ones at once, which is brilliant. So let's just pop all of these soul items. And we've got 8 of these 200 ones here. So being able to pop multiple ones of those would have been very helpful right about now. But we are not going to be doing that. And it will be an idea to go back into human form as well. Just so we can summon Solaire again. It might just be because I was using the spear. It might be an idea to two-hand the spear so we can dish out more damage on that first gargoyle. Once the first gargoyle is dead, it's easy. It's the one which is fire which causes a problem. Because now all of a sudden you're trying to dodge someone breathing fire at you and they just kind of gang up on you. Okay, let's reverse our hollowing, make ourselves human again. So we get a bit more defense. And also we find items a bit more. I think that is the way it works. I think. Okay, brilliant. So now let's head back to the elevators and go back and fight the gargoyles. We don't have to fight the channeler again and stuff like that. And I'll try to avoid the Boulder Knights as best as possible, just so we don't have to deal with those guys again. Let's also go ahead and put some items back in our hotbar. What might actually help us in the battle? The gold pine resin might help. We might actually use that. Might not be a bad idea. And throwing knives, why not? A lot of people don't really like this game because it's lots of walking around and backtracking. And it's true. But the thing about the game is that the backtracking is what makes you better and makes you level up more. Because, for example, if you were having a really tough time fighting a boss and every time you failed it just spawned you right at that boss, you wouldn't be able to go away and level up. You wouldn't be able to go find new weapons and stuff that could help you. You'll be stuck in that boss battle, which is a more conventional way to do games. However, doing it this way, it means you can actually think about why you are losing and then improve upon it. Okay, so are the Boulder Knights alerted? No, they're not. Brilliant. As I said, the channeler is dead, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Come on. Hit me with your sword so I can parry you. He ain't doing it. Come on. Oh, his shield is down, though, so it should be able to... Ooh, he was waiting for me to attack. There we go. Right, I don't really have the space to get behind him in this narrow corridor. Maybe if I could lure him out here. Come on. You know you want to. I'll try to get a parry. Nope. And again. Parry! There we go. And he is done for. Alright, so now we've got to deal with this huge swarm of enemies again. But once again, you know, they are very weak. And not only that, but they're not being buffed, so they should be even weaker. Alright, let's get them all bunched up. Get them all bunched up. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay, so, attack. There we go. We just killed 4 in 4 hits. Not bad. And there's a few more dead. That's 2 more. And we've only got these last 2 left, I believe. Oh, nearly forgot about you there, buddy. There we go. They're all dead. Right. We're not going to bother with the other Boulder Knight this time. We're just going to go straight up and try to fight the gargoyles. And yeah, I do think I'll use the gold pine resin. Because I really don't use it much anyway. So, but it'll be nice. If you're going to use it on a boss battle. You know what I'm saying? Right, up the stairs. And again, we will summon Knight Solaire again. Like, normally he doesn't die that quickly. Like, I was wondering, maybe I just didn't do my part in the battle, really, so to speak. Okay, summon Knight Solaire. And oh, something else to say again. Guys, I've only beaten Dark Souls once. I am by no means an expert at the game, so if I miss items that are really, really valuable, or there are some stupid things I do, or say something that's wrong, forgive me, guys, okay? But I think I know enough about it to show people how to get started and how to enjoy the game. Okay, so here we go. First gargoyle. I hit the roll button there, but it didn't work. Okay, I hit it a little bit too late. Okay. Collect my souls again. Alright, two-hand it. Okay, so that did double the damage. Almost double the damage. Come on, Solaire, you wail on him while I get my gold pine resin on my spear. This should do much more damage now. Yeah, forget cutting off his tail and stuff like that. I'm not going to be able to use that weapon it gives us anyway. It's going to be too high a skill requirement. Alright, come on, we've nearly got the first one. First one's dead. Okay, so now the next one. So yeah, just doing that little bit of leveling up, using the gold pine resin, makes this boss battle far easier. And Solaire finished him off with a lightning bolt. I didn't even know he could do that. Brilliant. Oh, we did get the halberd. Brilliant. Twin Humanities and a Sunlight Medal. Superb. So there we go. That actually wasn't that bad. Now I think about it. I probably could have done that by myself if I'd used the gold pine resin. So I kind of regret using the gold pine resin now because everyone's going to be yelling at me. And I definitely regret summoning Solaire. But let's see what we got. We got the Gargoyle Helm. It weighs 3.5, which is actually less than the one we're currently wearing. And it does not have more physical defense, but it does have more resistance, and it is lighter. And it looks absolutely epic. So we are going to use this. We're still fat rolling, but we're going to roll with it anyway. Okay, so what else? We got the halberd, didn't we? That's what we got. The Gargoyle's halberd currently does 115 of damage on attack, and we need 16 strength to use it, and it scales with a D in dexterity and in strength. Okay, so if we have a bit more strength, we can use that or the regular halberd. Alright, next way to go is directly up, I believe. I don't think there's any items around here. I'll double check though. Nope, nothing around there. And what about the left hand side? Nope, that's clear. Okay, brilliant. Alright, so now we've got to ring the first bell of awakening. As we said, is our kind of first objective in the entire game. We've got to ring 2 bells of awakening. One in Blighttown in a place called Quaylag's Domain, and one up this tower right here. So it's a pretty tall tower. Got to climb a lot of the ladders. It's not like Metal Gear Solid 3 style of ladders, but it's pretty tall ladder. And another one right here. And up we go. Here is the first bell of awakening. And also we can get a fantastic view of the areas we have been so far. Something which I love about this game is that it actually shows you areas you go. Pretty much every single building that we can see down there, we have been or will go to. Okay, so let's ring the bell of awakening. And the bell echoes throughout the land, waiting for the second bell to toll. And now the thing about the game is, you don't have to do this one first. If you wanted to, you might be able to go down to Blighttown and the depths first. I think you can. But this is typically the way people do it first. Not only is it easier, so you can level up and stuff before you head into Blighttown, but also, you know, it's more direct and stuff like that. It's easier to get to. So, that is probably... that's maybe about a sixth of the game done, I'm gonna say. Once you ring the 2 bells of awakening, that's about a third, maybe. When you beat Anor Londo, that's about 2/3, and then there's a final third after that. Now, we're gonna meet someone here who might surprise you, but don't be scared by him. Despite the fact he looks absolutely terrifying. I forget this guy's name.
I am Oswald of Carim.
Oswald of Carim the Pardoner. Okay, so this guy's a bit interesting. The items he sells and stuff, they are mostly for PvP stuff with the online, but he does sell some very useful stuff. He sells purging stones, which is very useful. I am going to buy 2 of those. They're really expensive, but they're very useful. You'll see why. He also sells homeward bones, which I'm actually tempted to buy one of them now, actually, so I can homeward bone my way back to the Firelink Shrine. He sells a new talisman, which scales up in intelligence, I believe. Yeah, it does, which is very odd indeed. And he also sells some rings. He sells a ring of sacrifice. Remember, we actually found one of them. How much is that, actually? 5,000. Huh. That's not terrible for what it does. And but we've already got one, so we don't even need it. Okay, so let's learn his gesture. Why not? As I said, he sells items which are useful for PvP and fighting other players in the game. Okay, so let's use our homeward bone to, I believe, teleport straight back to Firelink Shrine. We already had 7 of them, so I didn't even need to buy another one. But hey, that's one more we didn't have. Here we go, back to Firelink Shrine. And how many souls have we got? We got 9,000 souls. We got a huge amount of souls for beating the gargoyles. However, I used them to buy those purging stones, which will be very useful later. Or maybe not. We might not need them. Okay, so let's level up a bit. Right, what can we do? We do need strength, don't we? Alright, 16 strength. Make it 17, why not? 18. Why not? Why not? Rock and roll. So now we should be able to use things like the Gargoyles Halberd and the regular Halberd. Wondering what would be the best one to get for... Dexterity would be good, actually. A lot of my weapons use Dexterity. But at the same time, I'm thinking Endurance. Go for Endurance so we can get some more stamina, especially if we're now got the skills to use those heavier weapons. Okay, so... the Gargoyles Halberd does do more damage. And it's pretty much the same as the regular Halberd, except it does more damage. And it also has some good resistances to it as well. So now, very long reach. Slow, as you can see, but as we actually upgrade a bit more, it should become faster. It's got like a smacking down regular attack. Its heavy attack is a swing, which is very clumsy right now. And also its two-hander attack, pretty much the same, I believe. Just even more extreme. Okay, so we've got a pretty darn powerful weapon. And if we can upgrade that or the regular halberd, that'll be fantastic. Right, so now we need to go back to the top of Undead Burg. We need to go ahead and head down into the lower Undead Burg so we can kill the Capra demon and enter the depths and then eventually make it to Blight Town. So this is actually a pretty long part. It's got some horrible enemies in the next part and stuff. But we should be okay in theory. As long as we level up a bit smarter, then we should be good. Because I believe I mentioned it. We haven't really been leveling up much at all. We should be much higher, but I've bought lots of items. So, and those items have helped me. Except for this chainmail I'm wearing. Because I'm still rolling very, very slowly indeed. Oh, you drop. Ooh, firebomb. Nice. Might as well equip the firebomb, actually. Let's put it in place of the gold pine resin. Firebomb, firebomb, firebomb. There we go. Hey there, dude. There we go. Boom. There we go. 125 hit points right there. Alright, so we also have a rat down here, don't we? And boom. Okay, whilst the Gargoyles Halberd does do more damage, I'm going to see what the regular Halberd attack pattern is like. Because it's got a stab motion. And with the stab motion, if I do like a big attack in here, you see it kind of bounces off the walls and causes sparks. Not only does that reduce the quality of your weapon, so you have to repair it sooner, but also it means it could cause you, in a tight confined area, to not hit your enemies. So whilst this does 5 less damage, that's still plenty of damage, and we've got a long stab attack. And I believe its two-handed attack, pretty much the same, just even more damage. I believe if you actually hit the enemies with that big kind of whirling spin, you can send them back flying. And it has a lot of damage for sending them back flying. It doesn't matter how big their poise is, you can send them back flying pretty hard if you've got a lot of strength. And another firebomb. Brilliant, brilliant. Alright, so we need to head up this way, don't we? Yes, we do. I believe we already have the key to enter the lower Undead Burg. But the mystery key should solve it, even if we don't. But I'm pretty certain we do. There we go. Get a stab right there. Oh, got on both. Nice. Okay, I would like to have a bow. But really, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I know a place where we can get one, but that means going back to exactly where we were before. So I'll leave it for now. Let's see. Have I used any Estises? Nope. Okay, let's carry on then. Alright, we've got to run through here. Dodge the guards with the fire bombs. Now, I'm going to try this. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. So it didn't send them back flying like I thought it would. But that might just be because my strength is a little too low right now. Or maybe you have to two-hand it, one of the two. Alright, so what did he drop? Some more armor set. Useless armor set, really. Okay, so now this is the door we open. It does not open from this side. Okay, I think I know the other way to get to it. Trying to think of the quickest way to get there. Quickest way to get there is actually back to where we came now, think about it. Go up that ladder by the bonfire. That's a quicker way. But hey, we just got some kills. We got some souls. So that's brilliant. And, I'm wondering, do I want to go and buy the bow? I did also want to check the heater shield and see if that's actually better than my current shield, weight-wise. So, let's go check that now. And, no, not that. I want to kick. I hate the fact that the kick button is assigned to the same as the attack button. Alright, so kick him there and attack. You'll probably notice that I've been using a lot of long-range weapons. Now, I've been using the spear, I've been using the halberd. We've also got the gargoyle halberd now. I really like having the really long-range spears and stuff like that. Typically, I would always kind of play with something like a highly upgraded halberd. Or I would use a great sword of some kind, like I think it's called the Demon Lord Grave Sword or something like that. You know, they're very good. Alright, so how much is the bow? How much is the bow? I believe he does have one. It's only a short bow, but it'll do. Oh, it's only 1,000. Oh, I might as well. It'll be useful for the next sections we are going into. And purchase 151 arrows. Arrows are dirt cheap, guys. Arrows are dirt cheap. You can get more expensive arrows, which do more damage. They cost like 50 souls each, I believe. But those regular arrows we just got, they are worth 10 souls each, I think. And it's definitely worth it for that. Because you're not really going to be using the bow to kill enemies. You're going to be using them to pull your enemies to you. So say if there is a huge group of enemies up ahead of you, what you'll do is you'll shoot at one using the bow. And then he will run towards you and you can deal with them one at a time. Okay, so when it comes to arrows, you know, just save up like 1,000 souls and just max out. You know, you might as well. Okay, so let's head up this ladder. This is the quicker way to get there. Upsy, 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 upsy. Alright, this will lead us back to the dragon. The kind of dragon that's sitting on the bridge. So, I don't think he can hit us from this range. I think we just go straight through the door. Oh, darn it. Yes, he can hit us from back there. He totally can. Okay, the other way would have been safer. But, yeah, I can take it. And again, there we go, he's dead. Alright, so once again, it was actually a really good tactic. I'm going to take off all of my armor. Oh, daddy, here he comes. I'm going to use my heal miracle. He's going to take forever to come and hit me. So, use my heal miracle. Take out this dude who's slowly walking towards us. And then we will be able to access the lower Undead Burg. Oh, here comes the dragon. Right, come on. Drop your damn shield. I don't have the space to kick you. There we go. And he's dead. Okay, so. Get ready. And go. Alright, he's going to breathe fire. It's going to hit us. It's going to suck. Alright, that's half my life right there. That's a shame. But I didn't die. Alright, we've got to keep running though. Got to keep running. He can hit you from really, really far. Open the basement key. There we go. Alright, so now we should be able to access the Undead Burg. Alright, we have actually leveled up our strength quite a bit. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the regular knight armor now. See what it's like. Much more defense. Still a really goddamn slow roll. But hey, never mind. Okay, so where is my talisman? There we go. I think I'm going the right way. I at least think I'm going the right way. This might lead you back to the church that we were previously at. But I don't remember. I think this is the way to get to the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg, I mean. Another long Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater ladder. And here we go. Dark Souls 2, they at least gave you the ability to slide down. Yeah, that was helpful. Okay, so what do we got? Yes, we are in the correct place. Okay, before we go and explore the lower Undead Burg, head up here and actually open the shortcut that we got to before. Do you remember the door said it cannot be opened from this side? Well, now it can. Now we can actually get back to the regular Undead Burg. No problem. So we don't have to go that long way and risk the dragon and go up down that really tall ladder again. We can just go this way. Again, that's your reward for doing well. You get the shortcuts. Welcome to the lower Undead Burg. This place isn't too nice, but it's pretty easy overall. As you can see here, we have got kind of a hellhound dog thing here. Very nasty enemies. I believe they inflict bleed on you, and they can be fairly fast, but they're a bit dumb. Yep, so there we go. That was the bleed effect. It works exactly the same way as the poison effect we talked about in the first video. However, it is with bleed. It's not anywhere near as bad as poison, though. Not anywhere at all. Okay, now I believe if we go this way, we can unlock an NPC.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished.
Okay. Now, I do have the master key, so this should open, but I don't have the residence key. It's locked. Oh, darn it, I need the residence key from that merchant we just bought this friggin'... Oh, whatever. We'll go back and get him later. He's not even important to us, really, because the guy behind that door, he is a guy who can teach you and sell you sorceries, low-level sorceries, but we're not doing any of that. However, I would like to get him out just to show you guys, so that if you guys want to do magic and stuff, you can. Right, go ahead and kill these lower level enemies here. I believe they are got an item back here. Indeed they are. Let's see if I can go for the... Oh dear. Okay, whilst these are lower level enemies, that torch they have got does a huge amount of damage, you don't even believe. Twin Humanities, that was definitely worth going to get. Now, I think I am just going to go back and buy that residence key. I'm really annoyed the master key doesn't open the damn door. But hey, whatever. I believe the residence key only opens 2 doors, one of which can be opened by the master key. So, really, we're only buying this item for 1,000 souls, purely just to show you guys for the video. But hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh, darn it, we've got to... Oh no, we don't have to climb the ladder, do we? What am I doing? That's the wrong way. As I said, I get lost sometimes, occasionally. But it's not that I don't know the way, it's just sometimes I just go the wrong way naturally. Naturally go the wrong way. I'm pretty certain that's what every man who is driving, who is lost, has always said. So no, I knew the way, I just went the wrong... I knew the correct way, I just went the wrong way. Or like, I'm not lost, I just don't know where to go. That's a very typical man thing to say as well. Okay, so let's get ready to run through here, past the guys with the fire bombs. There we go, they're detonating away. And we have already killed the guys here, haven't we? So let's just go straight back down to the merchant and buy that residence key. And hurrah for rolling! There we go. Alright, so I believe it's only $1,000 to unlock this NPC. I'm not even going to use him. But I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so residence key. It is 1,000. How many do I have? Oh, I'm just sure. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We did kill the guy in there, didn't we? Okay, let's use a soul item just for the sake of the video. Okay, I'm in the wrong menu, aren't I? We don't have any soul items. God darn it, what a waste of time this has been. Whatever. We've started, so we'll finish. I suppose, really, I could actually show you the, probably show you the bow now, couldn't I? Okay, I'll show you the bow, seeing as we've got to get some souls very quick. Okay, so the bow, you can basically lock onto it like regular enemies, or if you two-hand it, you can manually aim it, and you can zoom in, and then you can fire your arrows away. Now, thing about the arrows, they drift slightly to the right, and they have quite a long travel time. So, be aware that when you're shooting, you may have to aim slightly to the right. Oh, no, you may have to aim slightly to the left of your target even, because they drift to the right. There we go. This is obviously only the short bow. Later on, you can get a long bow. That's all the souls we need. And that is obviously more powerful. I believe it fires faster, as in the arrows go faster. And also, it does more damage. We'll get that pretty soon, though. No, you don't have to pay for that or anything. But again, mostly for the arrows, you'll just be using it to pull enemies. Okay, so let's purchase this residence key. There we go.
Thank you, kind.
As I said, don't even need it. Don't even need it. But a large part about Dark Souls is just playing it the way you want to play it. I'm pretty certain that there will be comments in this video, and probably the previous one, saying, "Final render, you handsome stud. You've done everything absolutely wrong. You're a complete scrub, and I hate you." Well, firstly, that's not very nice. And secondly, Dark Souls is about playing it the way you want to play it. That was risky. You can yell at me for that, though. That was totally stupid. It's about playing the way you want to play it. If somebody is choosing stupid armor and stuff like that, or they're using stupid weapons, but they're still winning and enjoying the game, let them enjoy the game. This game is already not welcoming enough as it is to new people, so make it welcoming for people. And here we go, here's this dude in here.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, this guy will basically now go back to Firelink Shrine, and then later on we can buy spells from him, if we're intelligent enough and if we want to. But I'm not going to. Remember what I said, if there's a dude in a barrel, there is always an item in there. Okay, so what has he dropped? He has dropped the Sorcerer Armor Set and a Sorcerer Catalyst, i.e. a wand, so we can perform spells using that wand. And the Sorcerer Armor, it's pretty good for magic and stuff, as you would expect. However, not really useful for me. You know, look at all those red stats, not very useful. The only thing it's really got going for it is that it's very light and it's got a lot of magic defense. So, we're going to leave it there. Alright, so now we're going to head down here. In a moment, we are going to meet some assassins, or bandits, I believe they're called. And these guys have got some nasty attacks. I believe they have throwing knives. I think they can deal bleed damage. And also they've got a very nasty backstab attack. And they're really quick. Okay, so... Yep, there we go. So yeah, their weapons do bleed. They've got a target shield, which is really good for parrying. So be aware of that. And they always kind of jump out at you from behind closed doors and stuff. But they do kind of bunch up and stuff. They're not too bad once you get their attack patterns down. But they can take you by surprise sometimes. There we go. One more hit for him. There we go. Alright, you can get their armor as well. Their armor is part of the bandit set armor, which you can get at the start of the game if you wanted by choosing their class. It's okay, it's pretty light, but you will want to upgrade it pretty soon. And in here we've got the Mail Breaker. I believe the Mail Breaker, it's basically a small little dagger, and it's very good for critical strikes, I believe. So where is the Mail Breaker? Right there, yeah. Yeah, the critical is 120. So if you do a backstab or a parry and riposte, whereas the one on this one is only 100. So the dagger, that little Mail Breaker, would do a lot of damage if you backstabbed someone. Okay, so let's go up here. I believe 3 more of the bandits appear, and also 2, maybe 3 more dogs. 3 more hounds. Okay, so where are they then? Here they are. How's it going, buddies? You alright? Jumping strike! Okay, that was stupid. And here comes the dog. Splash at that dog there. Heavy hit. I was hoping they would all kind of come up a bit closer so I could get all of them with a heavy hit, but never mind. Oh, one of them healed up, the turd. Alright, get that there. Alright, he's dead, and the other one is very nearly dead. I'm pretty nearly dead though as well, though, so let's take my time here. There we go. Alright, let's heal up. Use my heal miracle. And we are about to go and fight a boss now, actually. The Capra Demon. He can be tough, but not always. He's kind of finicky, you know. Sometimes he's... What the hell? That's not right. Normally he's meant to jump out of one of these rooms. That's very unusual. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill this final dog. There we go, that dog's dead. That's brilliant. Okay, there was an item in here I just saw. What have we got? We've got the Thief Armor Set and the Target Shield. Okay, so it is the Thief Armor it is called. Pretty good armor if I remember correct. It's light armor again. And the black leather armor. Here we go. Yeah, so it's not as good as my regular armor. And it's got 0 poise. More poise you have, the more damage you can take before you kind of get knocked back, so to speak. But it does have very good poison resistance, so we've got to remember that if we're in an area such as Blighttown, which has a lot of poison in it, then it will be an idea to equip that. Alright, so what have we got in this item here? 400 souls, large soul of a lost undead. Brilliant. Okay, so, boss battle time, boss battle time. There is a distinct way to beat this guy, you know, kind of by jumping off the ledge and stuff like that. But he's not too bad, really. But as I said, he can be, because he's got 2 dogs with him. Once you deal with those 2 dogs, he's not bad. Here we go, Capra Demon. Okay, I dodged that first attack. Now run. Run up these stairs. This is the way to do it. You can just go toe-to-toe if you want. But he is very slow to go up these stairs. And you want to kill his dogs. Alright, his dogs are dead. That's brilliant. And now, jumping strike! There we go, 144 damage. Excellent, just dodged that. Alright, and go up the stairs. He can hit you from down there when you're halfway up the stairs, so you got to be quick. Where's he gone? Okay, he's actually going to run up the stairs this time to come and get me. Roll away. You can't get me like that, Capra Demon. I am too cunning for you. I am as cunning as a fox with a degree in the school of cunning. Alright, so is he still down there or has he run away? Oh, he's chasing me again. Whoop. Alright, you can go... Darn it. You can go toe-to-toe with him. However, this way is just much safer. Alright. No, I thought I could get a jumping strike there, but that tree's in the way. Jumping strike! Alright, I only just hit him a little bit there. I got 72 damage on him there. And up, 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 up. There we go. Alright, come on, you beast. Come over here. No, that's the wrong way. I want you to go below. And go quick, 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 quick. Those two swords he's got do an awful lot of damage. They really do. And he is very, very fast. And he's got extremely high poise, so you can't knock him back. I don't think you can parry him or anything either. Whoop. Alright, he did hurt me, technically. But so much little so that it didn't even register. There we go. Got a jumping strike on him. Run, you! Run, 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 run! Why aren't you running? I'm still alive. Holy crap. Okay, he wasn't running for some reason. But hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, literally only just survived that attack. Alright, come on. Whoop! There we go, another 144 damage. That was a good jumping strike right there. And hit. 51 just with that. Yeah, so it's definitely worth doing the jumping strike. Again, guys, you know, I probably could go toe-to-toe with this guy. But I want to show you guys, if you are new, the best way to do it to make it easier for you. Alright, so up, 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 up. Jumping strike! Oh, only 72 that time. I really need more stamina. This is ridiculous. Alright. Go ahead and jump up here one more time. Oh, darn it. Oh, I'm actually going to try to give him a poke with a two-hand. Oh, that actually did quite a bit of damage. Alright, I'm tempted to keep doing that. Oh, droop. Go me. Okay. Back up here. And, blow. Oh, that's actually pretty good technique. If you stand right on the edge, just as he's on that corner, you can poke him, but you naturally fall down. Alright, come on, you beast. I'm going to try to get you with a regular hit now, just so people don't yell at me in the comments. Rope! Alright, he does have 2 hits. And one more. Oh, darn it, get up. You are kidding me! Look at his health! Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? I'm going to do it the way I want to. I tried to do it the manly way, so that people wouldn't yell at me. And you know what? The game did that to me. It did that to me. So, I am going to do it the way I was doing it. Okay, so first priority. Get up those stairs, and then kill the dogs. Alright, I'm wondering. Two-handed might make me a bit quicker. I'm not too sure. No, not again. We are not having this exact thing again. Let me through. See, here's the problem with the Capra Demon. That very first attack and those 2 dogs kills you instantly, just like that. But once you've killed the dogs and escaped that very first attack, he's really not that bad, I promise you. Okay guys, so it's a few days later. I decided to take a very quick break, and next thing I knew, 2 days had passed. So I'm actually going to try to defeat the Capra Demon here so we can end part 2. I'm basically going to do the same thing, except I've watched the footage now, and now I know I need to roll to the right. And also, I've changed up my armor so I can go a little bit quicker, because that heavier armor really was slowing me down. It's that first initial attack you've got to dodge. So, let's go. Okay, so in we go. And dodge. There we go. Oh, go, 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 go. Okay, we got our souls. That is brilliant. And we made it to the top. And we got full life. Brilliant. Right. We should be able to kill these dogs now. That is 1 dog dead. Okay, but the Capra demon is below us. Where's that other dog gone? Here he comes. Okay, so stabbity stab. There we go. Both the dogs are dead. Right, now I'm thinking, I have been tempted to go ahead and use the gold pine resin for this battle, because even though it's limited, why not? I suppose it would make it easier. We do already have it equipped. But then again, it is a very slow battle, so I don't know if it's really worth it in the end. Alright, so come on. Whoop! Alright, so what's he gonna do now? Let's try the gold pine resin. Whoop! Dodge him there. Dodge him there. Alright, stab. Alright, it does do quite a bit of damage. Alright, heal up, heal up. I'm really concentrating right now. I really don't want to have to keep fighting this guy. It's quite an easy boss, really. But I just kept messing up. So, come on. Just come a little bit closer. Dodge his initial 2, maybe 3 strikes, and then you're good. Whoop. Oh dear, I saw that second blow coming. And again. Stabbity. Stabbity. Stamina. Alright, he's pretty big, so he can actually swipe over the top of your head. And there we go. Ugh. Okay, I'm annoyed I had to use a gold pine resin and stuff, but I was fed up of actually not being able to kill this guy. Okay, so we have now got the key to the depths, and it is time to end the part 2 video. So guys, thank you very much for watching. We are now going to be heading all the way down into the depths, and I'll see you next time. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Till next time, farewell. Jumping strike! There we go. Alright, if we do that once more, we should be able to take him down. Oh, no, 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 I'm stuck! Oh, man, that's amazing he missed me there. What a scrub. He's blocking my entire camera! Whoop! Juke him, juke him, juke him. Okay, heal up.